Jarvis wants to share with us some information regarding his wife and the Scoliosis Systems program and the spine core brace. Jarvis, how did you find us in the first place?
Well, the first thing I have to do is say hi to Stan. Hi, Stan. The way we found you was my wife, of course, has scoliosis, a severe scoliosis, and she was looking on the internet and found you on the internet. The thing that really interested her was that you had that little clip on 60 Minutes, I believe it was, and she went and looked at it because 60 Minutes would have legitimacy, and that is where it started.
Okay, so talk a little bit about what problems she was having and what led her to looking for us.
Well, she has had probably scoliosis from birth, and really didn't realize what it was until later in life. And her family doctor had told her that she could have any type of pain medicine that she wanted, but she didn't ever request any pain medicine. She just took like Advil and so forth. But he referred her to a renowned orthopedic doctor in Charlotte, North Carolina, that told her that the only option that she really had was to have the surgery, those rods and the wires and so forth. And she had told him, asked him, I said, really, well, I'll be pain-free. And he said, no, you'll have pain for the rest of your life. She elected not to have the surgery and was resigned to, she would be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. And we had bought a house and was going to redo the house and make it handicap accessible for that reason. About the same time, we found you, and we went through the whole thing about, you know, is it a scam? Is he really legitimate? He's from New York. Something got to be wrong if he's from New York, you know. But in any event, we gave you our credit card so you could bill us $500, whatever it was, for our first visit. And then I called the credit card company and said, what if it's a scam? And they said, well, we'll take care of it if it is, and just let us know. So we came down to Atlanta to see you the first time, and now you finally got a sign up out there. Stan, he got a sign up, really. But my wife had a 65-degree cob angle, and the best we had hoped for was that we could at least stabilize it, because she was having a lot of problems with sleeping and with her stomach, digestion, and so forth. And she had looked up, she's an internet person, and she looked up all this stuff on the internet, and she knew what organs could be affected, internal organs could be affected, and she was having problems, and it was really affecting her life. But we came down and we got the brace. To make it short, we got the brace. And as soon as she put the bottom on, she noticed a difference, which still amazes me. And we were in this office with, I call him the Mad Hatter, and they put the plastic bottom on, and she said, that's it. And I was standing here, so I know she said it. I still don't believe it, but you know, that she said. And she'll tell you to this day that when she put that plastic bottom on, she knew that that was the thing. So we got the brace, and it's reduced. Like I said, we were hoping for just a stabilization, but now she has a 15-degree reduction, which is absolutely amazing. The thing that I noticed first, and the thing that Dr. Deutchman said a few minutes ago, was that she looks like a totally different person. When she first went back to work, and she works at a Christian school in Rock Hill, South Carolina, she's been there 30 years, so the people know her. And as soon as she had that brace on for a few days, people started commenting that she looked different. And the thing that they didn't see was the pain that was ever present before she got this brace. The pain, and people with scoliosis will know exactly what I'm talking about. The pain is etched in a person's face, and with the brace, it all went on. She's a very brave girl, really. I didn't realize exactly how brave she really was, but she put up with a lot with the pain and with the scoliosis, and she said very little about it. But now she's wearing the, I guess you call it, what do you call the bottoms?
It's just the shorts. It's the new Velcro shorts.
She's wearing the shorts, and she likes them.
But it seemed like the shorts, when I just was with her, she was a little shy to be on the video, but I'm glad you're not, because a lot of people are definitely interested in hearing this. But she definitely seems to be very happy with the shorts. And the x-rays are still showing that she's improved quite a bit. And
no, we had bought the house, and as a matter of fact, we're making the house, made the house wheelchair accessible, which will really be a selling point if you ever decide to sell it. But we don't foresee her having to be in a wheelchair.
That's great. That's great. Okay, I got that wrong, but that's terrific. Is there anything else you'd like to say to other people that are watching this video that might be going through the same thing, trying to decide if scoliosis systems method is the right one for them, and if seeing specifically for the spine core brace is a good move? Is there anything you'd like to share with anybody that might be watching this?
Well, anybody that's be watching this, I think, would have scoliosis in their family or somewhere is involved in their life with a friend or something like that. And as far as I'm concerned, with everything that we went through, and we did all the investigation and sweating about whether it was a fraud or not, and I will say it like this, to sum it up in a very few words. You got two options. You either have surgery or you have to have some type of brace. And as far as I'm concerned, this is the only brace that's designed to do what it's supposed to do, which is reduce the Cobb angle. It was designed for adolescents, where the muscle development would be able to be corrected, and maybe the person wouldn't, a young person wouldn't have to wear the brace later in life. But with an older person, I wouldn't recommend to anybody but you. There's people that do spine core brace closer to us. We're around Charlotte, North Carolina, but we come to Atlanta to see you. I wouldn't recommend anybody but you. And I would say it like this: if you got two options, and one is surgery and the other one is this brace, it's a no-brainer. Why not do the brace? The other option is the surgery. Hey, why would you not do the non-invasive first? You can always have the surgery later. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
One last thing. We gave her exercises to do.
Right.
How do you feel, how important do you think that is, and how easy it is for her to do them?
Well, one of the first things you gave her to do was the head exercise because of the equilibrium problem, and that helped stabilize it. As far as I know, she doesn't even do those anymore.
Right.
And the exercises, y'all have redesigned the exercise program a couple of times, and she is fascinated with it. I don't guess fascinated is the right word, but she sees the improvement with the exercises that she does. And I think the exercises in combination with the brace is about as good as you can do, really, at this point in time.
Yeah, it's true. We did a neurological exam, and we looked at the movements of the eyes, and we found a vestibular problem, it was called, and we gave her some therapy to do at home with that, and for just a very short time, and that did help her quite a bit. So, well, very good. It's really nice of you to do this video for everybody and for us, and thank you so much.
I don't do handshakes.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.